and I hope you enjoy the speech that's following. I just wanted to kick off the next video I'm going to be doing by drawing a question out of the box here. So the question for my next video following this one is, are there greater and lesser evils? If so, how can we distinguish between them? So that's the question for my next video. Hopefully it'll be coming in maybe a week or a little less. Please enjoy the speech. Hey guys, welcome to Life Matters. I'm Isaac Duggins and you are watching my first significant video on my channel. Now I posted a video several months back titled The Purpose of My Videos, and in that video I left us with the question, should I try to be happy? Or is it a good thing to pursue happiness? And then I ended the video saying I would try to answer that question in the next couple of weeks. Well, it's been several months instead of a couple of weeks, and I still haven't answered that question, so I apologize for that. But today, that's what I'm doing. That's what this video is about. So should I try to be happy? First of all, I like to say I'm treating this as a trick question. In other words, I'm going to say this really shouldn't be a question, but rather it should be a statement. I shouldn't be asking, should I try to be happy, but rather I'm saying you and I are trying to be happy. In other words, I am suggesting that we as humans are all hardwired to want to be happy. In fact, I would say we cannot not want to be happy. Now, I have talked with people who disagree with me on this, and maybe that's you listening to this video. The arguments I've heard usually have something to do with depression or suicide. I had a conversation with a young fellow over this, and he told me that there have been times in his life where he was depressed and he did not want to be happy. Now, if I could talk to this guy again face to face today, I'd like to ask him why. Why did he not want to be happy? Let's think about this for a minute. The reason why somebody would not want to be happy or to be depressed is because they think that's going to bring them some kind of happiness. Maybe a weird and twisted way, but that's what their end goal is. They think it's going to bring them some kind of happiness. Now, whether somebody is actually happy or not is a completely different question than if somebody is trying to be happy. You see, even those who kill themselves want to be happy because they think ending their life for whatever reason is going to be better, bring them more happiness than living with whatever guilt, lifestyle, or heartache they are experiencing. Everybody wants to be happy. And that brings us to the next question. Is this a good thing? Is it a good thing to pursue happiness? Sure, everybody wants to be happy and is trying to be happy, but is this good or bad? This is a good thing. This is a very good thing because this is the way God made us. God designed us in such a way to want and seek after all that gives us happiness. All of that which gives us pleasure and happiness, God made us to want those things. This is really the point of this video and the point of my questions. I want people to know God made us as pleasure-seeking creatures. Before I explain more what I mean and what I'm trying to get at with all this, I need to answer an obvious objection. If it is a good thing for us to pursue happiness, and if everything everybody is doing is being done in order to bring them happiness, would that make even evil things like murder or rape a good thing? Now that was a lot of words. Let me try saying that in a different way. If wanting to be happy is good, and if killing people makes an axe murderer happy, then is killing people a good thing for the axe murderer? No, absolutely not. I'm saying, excuse me, I'm not saying the different actions people make in pursuit of happiness are always good. In fact, I would say most of the time they're likely to be bad. I am merely stating the fact that people want to be happy is a good thing. Now, we as screwed up, sinful human beings often get things turned around and want things that we think will make us happy, but they don't really give us any significant, lasting happiness or joy. Maybe you've experienced this. Maybe you've experienced this in your life. I know I definitely have. Here's a classic example of what I'm talking about. So my brother, for his first car, he got this little 4-cylinder Isuzu pickup. Tiny little truck. It wasn't worth much at all. But I thought that thing was the coolest set of wheels around because it had a stick shift transmission. And that thing that was new to me. It was a exciting thing to me. It was kind of mysterious. I didn't really understand it that much at the time. So that truck turned into my dream car. After a while, I ended up getting a truck that was very similar to my brother's. A little 4-cylinder S10 Chevrolet pickup. But best of all, it had that stick shift transmission. Well, after I drove that bad boy for a while, I began to realize it wasn't actually as cool as I thought it was going to be. You see, I was hoping it would somehow fulfill me or give me some kind of lasting happiness with it. But instead, it gave me that kind of let down, empty feeling you get. That's kind of what it gave me. So what's my response to this? You know what? I really wanted? What I really wanted was that Dodge Ram 2500. The big old diesel truck blowing smoke everywhere. That's the truck. If I had that truck, then I'd be happy. But would I really? You see, we do these things to ourselves all the time. And sometimes people's vain pursuits for happiness get so twisted and so off the charts, we see terrible things happen. We see murder and rape and child abuse. We all have this deep longing within us to be happy or satisfied with something. We as humans are searching for joy. And the only place where we are going to find this true and lasting joy is in the one who designed us to want joy in the first place, God Almighty. Please get this. God made you to want joy so that you would want God Himself, the complete and total joy giver. You will not find anything in all the universe more joy-giving and life-fulfilling than God Himself, with His holy justice, His everlasting kindness and mercy, and His extravagant grace to us. So please, let's examine our lifestyles. Let's look at ourselves and the decisions we make to see where we're trying to get joy. And if it does not ultimately end with God and His kingdom, then let's change our mindsets to be pursuing God and His kingdom. Thanks for watching. God bless.